Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys, holding these guys to a standard. And in this video, man, once again, this dude LeBron James tweets some nonsense, still complaining, still crying about. There's always something for LeBron James to complain about, to cry about, man. This dude is such an, he's not a competitor at all. Always complain about something, my goodness. And he tweeted something about, can someone tell me why we're getting on a plane to go to Milwaukee for one preseason game? Can someone tell me why? This is what he's asking the people out there. Who the hell's, no one's listening to you, LeBron James. No one wants to hear from you. Once again, LeBron James with another nonsensical tweet and something that, once again, exposes him as not being a true competitor. And once again, just being sensitive and always complaining and crying about something. This guy's not a professional. Dude, why are you getting... We're going to talk about it in this video, man. We're going to talk about it, guys. And this is part of the reason why no one respects LeBron James. This dude is sensitive, man. He's soft. Soft. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all the support, man. For real, it means a lot. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Thank you guys for the support, man. Everybody in Japan and everybody out there in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Canada, Spain, Croatia, Greece, Italy, France, England, the Netherlands, Belgium. Shout out to all you guys out there, man. Everyone that's been supporting my channel. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to everyone, man. Like I said, shout out to Norway and Sweden. Shout out to Ireland and everybody out in Scotland, man. I don't know if anyone's out there watching my videos, but shout out to all you guys, man. If I missed you, I'm sorry, guys. Much respect to everybody out there. Everyone across the states, New York, LA, DC, Chicago, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Shout out to Florida, man. You guys, hope you guys are safe down there. Texas, Massachusetts, Ohio. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys for the support, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, we're going to talk about this soft clown LeBron James in this video. Excuse me for a second. And as usual, guys, like I tell you, oftentimes I do not think about doing these videos beforehand. I did not plan on doing this video. I see a tweet from LeBron James. Once again, you see something and we must set the record straight. And we must expose this fool, man, and hold this guy to a standard. This is what I'm talking about with the standard, guys. The standard's been lowered for guys like LeBron James and a lot of these superstars of this past era. They've lowered the standard, right? They've lowered all of this stuff to make these guys appear that they're greater than the past players. The only reason why they can make these guys appear that way is by lowering the standard. So I see this tweet from LeBron James yesterday, and I don't know when he sent this out, if it was yesterday, he sent this out the day before, but I just saw it yesterday. And he's complaining and asking why they have to get on a plane to go to Milwaukee for one preseason game. And see, this is the mentality of these guys I'm always telling you about. They have a weak mental. LeBron James is mentally weak, guys. He is. He doesn't have the mental fortitude of a lot of the other all-time greats that I'm always talking to you guys about. He ain't as tough as Larry Bird. He ain't got the mental toughness of a Kobe Bryant, of a Michael Jordan. He's not a competitor like a Magic Johnson or a Jerry West, a Bill Russell. He's not on that level. All right? And a tweet like this exposes that notion, man. And basically, like I said, man, it proves everything that I'm telling you guys on this channel. It proves me right. Because when we think about this trip, and he mentioned that he says, can someone tell me why? He's asking us why. Okay, LeBron James, I'm going to answer you why. You're going on a flight to Milwaukee for one preseason game because last season the Milwaukee Bucks took a flight and came to LA for a preseason game. So you're returning the favor to the Milwaukee Bucks organization. LeBron James should know this. But once again, LeBron James is acting stupid here and acting as if it's just like only his team has to go through this, right? Oh, woe was me. Once again, LeBron James playing the victim here, right? And his team is a victim of travel. why we get on a plane to go to Milwaukee? Like Milwaukee is someplace in Calcutta or something like that. Like this man's traveling all across the country, all across the world for one preseason game. Once again, LeBron James exaggerating, carrying on, playing the victim. Woe is me. The mentality of LeBron James. This is the weak mental LeBron James. You have to get on a flight to Milwaukee? That's rough for you? And this is why I tell you guys, someone like LeBron James, he couldn't play in the 80s and the 90s. Are you kidding me? When they had back-to-back games frequently. They had 3 games in 4 nights frequently. They had back-to-back playoff games in the 80s. Back-to-back playoff games, guys. That's right. If I remember correctly, 1989, I want to say, when the Chicago Bulls played the New York Knicks in the second round, the Bulls and the Knicks had a back-to-back playoff game, guys. Was anybody crying about this stuff and complaining about these things? No, these guys just showed up to work and did their thing. This is what they got paid to do. So once again, it leads me into the next point. LeBron James, you're getting paid all this money and you're crying about going on a damn flight? What kind of flight are they on? Are they on some kind of cargo plane? Right? This is not some Indiana Jones flight. Are you kidding me right now? You're on a private jet. You guys are living the life. Living the dream, luxuries that people like me could never imagine. But yet and still, LeBron James feels the need. He has to complain about these things. So once again, you're getting paid, LeBron James. Didn't this man just sign for a whole, or extend for a whole bunch of more money? I'm pretty sure he just did. Once again, LeBron James asking for max money, but he don't want to do nothing. He don't want to earn it. He don't want to go on the court and earn the money. And now he's complaining about doing his obligations to his team. Once again, you're getting paid, LeBron James. You're a professional athlete. This is what it takes to be a professional. I don't get this dude. I don't get it. This man complains about everything. I tell you right now, a lot of these guys, I told you, they could not make it in the real world back in the day. When the LeBron James fans like to criticize and talk down the guys who played in the 50s and the 60s, LeBron James and his fans, they would not last a day in the 50s and the 60s. They could not live in the world. I'm not even talking about NBA basketball. I'm talking about in the world, the real world. They could not make it. Life was too hard for people back then. You had to be a real grown man back then. You had to be an adult. You had to earn it. You had to get things done. Today, everything is handed to you. Everything now is easy. Everything is comfort and convenience in this world. Everything. And that's part of the reason why we're so lazy in society. We're physically lazy. We're mentally lazy. And LeBron James, once again, exposed himself when he asked a stupid question. Can someone tell me why we're getting on a plane to go to Milwaukee? Because Milwaukee did the same thing for you guys last season. They flew to you last year. I don't remember Giannis sending out a tweet. I don't remember any of this stuff. Maybe he did. I don't remember it. But once again, here's LeBron James, who's supposed to be the face of the NBA. He's supposed to be the greatest player of all time. Always complaining about playing basketball, right? Hey, it's just basketball. It's just basketball. I got nothing to prove. There's all extra credit for me. This is the mentality of LeBron James. This is why he doesn't earn the respect of any of us. Any real basketball fan, any grown-up, any grown man does not respect LeBron James. How could you? There's no way you could look yourself in the mirror as an adult, a grown man, standing on principles and values and support LeBron James. You can't do it. There's no way you could get behind him. So once again, LeBron James exposes himself as he always does when he tweets things. This is why he's always deleting tweets. He always has to delete these things because he says emotional statements and weird statements just like his fans. They're all emotions. They respond off emotion, and then they figure out they look stupid, they sound stupid, and then they delete it. Right? And then they get exposed. And that's why I tell you, LeBron James fans can never make videos. This is why I always challenge them on that. People be like, oh, well, I don't have to make videos on YouTube. No, you do. If you're going to run your mouth and say that someone doesn't know this or someone doesn't know that or you know all this stuff, you got to put it on a video. You can't be out here in the comments crying and moaning. You got to put it on a video. You got to back it up. This is YouTube, man. Don't come out here crying and moaning in the comment section like a goofball. If you got a problem with my channel, what I have to say, then don't come to my channel. But if you're going to constantly comment over 100 comments in days, then you got to make a video. You have all that time and energy, you got to make a video. You got to do it. You got to show us, like I said, or show me, prove to me that you're even worth my time. That's why I laugh at you goofballs. You guys ain't on my level. You're nowhere near my level. These little goofy YouTube channels, these goofballs running these channels, these fan pages, these guys ain't worth it, man. This is why I expose these clowns all the time. They really think they're on my level. They ain't on my level. That's why they can't put themselves on camera and make videos. They're cowards, like LeBron James a coward. He don't want to earn it, LeBron James. He don't want to do nothing. All he wants to do is go out there in the basketball court, chuck up 20 shots a game, lollygag around on the court, not play any defense, not be a true leader. And if his team is losing, he'll just leave the game early. He'll leave it early. And if he's not feeling too good, I'll load manage. You know, if I feel like I need a foul call, I'm going to flop it out. Flop all over the court. Who cares? I have no integrity. That's a low integrity move to flop. Right? Low character play to be flopping around at that level for someone of LeBron James' magnitude, for him to flop around that way. There's no honor in that. There's no integrity there. You're cheating the game. That's what LeBron James does. That's what he continues to do. So when he sent out this tweet, and he said, someone tell me why. Yeah, because that's your obligation, LeBron James. You're on the Lakers. You're being paid by the organization to play basketball. All of a sudden now LeBron James thinks he owns the NBA, the entire NBA, because everyone has been treating him as if he does. Right? You got this fake dude, Adam Silver, this idiot, this goof, running the league. How did these guys get in these positions, man? You think Adam Silver ever played basketball a day in his life? You think that he knows anything about the game of basketball? No, he doesn't. I mean, look at Adam Silver, man. And they talk about, don't judge a book by its cover, and I get all of that. But let's be real here. Adam Silver don't know the game of basketball, and he never played it. And you know how I can say that for certain? Because he don't care about the game. And when your actions show that you don't care about the game, you continue to tear the game down and embarrass the league by allowing these soft players to continue to manipulate the rules and load manage and do whatever they want. When you act that way, it shows and proves to me that you do not care about the game, but that you never played the game. Because if you played the game and you were a fan of basketball as a kid, starting out as a fan of basketball, watching it, playing it, right? Like I said, appreciating it, loving that game, then you would hold these guys to a higher standard. But Adam Silver won't do that because he don't care about the game of basketball, because he's never played basketball, man. The dude is a suit. That's all he is. That's all a lot of these guys are, man. They don't care about the game. They're all there for the money and the fame, man. And like I said, I don't even know how these guys get in these positions, man. You ever notice that in life? Not just like I said in sports, guys, just in life. You ever notice how a lot of times in life you'll come across these people that are just not good people. They don't care about anyone else but themselves. They're all about the bottom line. These people, like I said, and they're always in charge. It's always people like this that are in charge for some reason in society, in the world, man. It's terrible sometimes, man. Like I said, trying to work under these people, work for these kinds of people, man, that don't give a damn about the people that's working for them, their employees, the people that are supporting their business or whatever the case may be. These people don't care. And someone like Adam Silver don't give a damn about the fans. He does not care about the fans. He don't care about the product of the NBA, because if he did, he would have stopped this stuff years ago. But he continued to let these guys play the game this way, manipulate the rules, do all this stuff, and the game has gone downhill. And that's why we talk about the golden era of NBA was in the 80s and the 90s. That was the golden era. It ain't been a great league in years. In years, man. No one respects a lot of these guys. You can't get behind a lot of these goofballs. These guys are just weird. They dress weird. They act weird. They say weird things. They can't speak, these dudes. You can't relate to these guys. Like I said, you can't get behind them. So LeBron James wants to know why they're going to Milwaukee for one preseason game. He doesn't want to do anything. So Milwaukee could come to the Lakers last year. They can do that, but they can't return the favor this season. And LeBron James should have known that was going to happen this year because, like I said, it was part of the deal that they made last year. The Milwaukee Bucks went to them. They were going to go to Milwaukee this year. It seems pretty simple to me. And once again, how far away is Milwaukee? LeBron James over-exaggerating something, just like they over-exaggerate his career and they fill his career with a lot of hype and fluff. That's LeBron James' career. It's all fluff, man. It's all smoke screens and mirrors. I've told you. The longevity, right? All this stuff, it's all fluff, man. LeBron James ain't played defense in years. He ain't won an MVP in years. He's not a true competitor. He's not a true leader. And every single year he does things and exposes this. And this is LeBron James once again exposing him not being a true competitor, complaining about the preseason. But see, this is the thing that a lot of LeBron James fans don't get. And LeBron James himself obviously don't get. And this is why his teams are inconsistent. And this is why he always needs excuses, trades, free agents, all this stuff. I talked to you guys on this channel about Michael Jordan and the way that he approached practice. But it was the same for preseason, guys. Michael Jordan, I don't even believe I think he rarely missed any preseason games. He never missed preseason games. Rarely, unless there was a legit injury he was dealing with, something that he was recovering from. Michael Jordan didn't miss any preseason games. He never did these things. He used the preseason for what it was, a tune-up to get ready for the season, to get the teammates, everybody on the same page. You use practice. You use the preseason for these things. So in the case of the Los Angeles Lakers and the players that they brought in, like LeBron James' son, the new Connect guy, the new rookie, anyone else, the rest of the team, to get all these players on the same page, right? You have a new head coach. You should be going to the preseason and you should be taking this stuff serious. You should be taking practice serious. But what happens with LeBron James? The mentality, right? He said, what? I have nothing to prove. So if you have nothing to prove, then why are you playing? It doesn't add up. That literally goes to you not caring and not playing for anything but the fame and the money. I've told you guys, he's only there for the money and the fame, not the love of the game. So when he says I have nothing to prove and this is all extra credit, essentially what he's telling us is that I'm not giving the effort out there. I'm going through the motions. I'm not here for the stats. I'm not here for the money and the fame. As long as I keep getting paid, then I'm going to keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to keep loving me, my fans, the media, all this stuff. That's why he's there. He's not there to play defense, to hustle, to be a true leader, to compete for championships. The man's in the plane every season. Modern mediocrity the Lakers have been since LeBron James has been in LA. Remember, Anthony Davis saved LeBron James, guys. Saved him. If Anthony Davis does not request that trade, the Los Angeles Lakers do nothing with LeBron James there. Nothing. He needed Anthony Davis to save him. And those are the facts, guys. So when LeBron James tweets about this stuff, once again, he's showing his lack of effort that he's giving for winning a championship or his lack of care. He don't care. It's all about him. He don't care about the other teammates on his team that are trying to win, that are hungry. Guys like D'Angelo Russell have never won a championship, that want to come back and compete. All these guys, LeBron James is spitting in their face. Oh, it's not about you. It's about me and my son right now. That's all it's about. Me and my son putting on this circus for the 2024-2025 season. That's what the Lakers season is going to be all about. A celebration of LeBron James and his son, the father-son duo, the first father-son duo. And that's all it's about. They don't care about winning, right? We got a new head coach, so we got to give J.J. Redick some slack. We got to give him some time. No, we don't. No, we don't. There's no excuses for J.J. Redick. He runs his mouth the way he does. He thinks he knows more than everybody else. Then he's got to go out there and show and prove, man. There are no excuses. Don't nobody want to hear this stuff. And I'm tired of the excuses for LeBron James. His entire career is one big excuse. He's too young here. He's not experienced there. This guy was hurt in that series. LeBron James had no help. It's always an excuse, something for him. The team he's playing against is too great. Only LeBron James is playing against great teams. Only him. Once again, LeBron James' standard is lower than everyone else's. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal on this channel, man. LeBron James always tweeting out some nonsense. Always. Tweeting out some weird statements that don't add up. Why are we going to get on a plane to go to Milwaukee? Because that's your job, LeBron James. That's your job. Your job as an NBA basketball player. You're getting paid millions of dollars to get on a private jet and fly a couple of hours, and you're complaining about this? In a game that you're probably not even going to play in. But you complain because you don't want to travel with the team. You don't care about your teammates. You don't want to build the camaraderie up. None of this stuff. All LeBron James cares about, once again, guys, is himself. Cares about nothing else. Nothing else. Remember, he told us to keep that same energy. All this stuff, man. LeBron James always got something to say, but he never got anything good to say. And this is when he gets exposed. I tell you, not being a true professional, a true competitor. Out here talking about why are we going to Milwaukee for a preseason game. You worried about all this nonsense, man. You should be worried about competing for a championship, getting your team on the same page. And stop being in the plane all the time. Remember, it was LeBron James that didn't he say the same thing about the play-in? Can someone tell me why? Or who came up with this stupid idea for a play-in tournament? Like, he was calling the person stupid who came up with that idea. And meanwhile, LeBron James has been living in the play-in. No one's benefited from the play-in more than LeBron James, man. This dude's team is always in the play-in. since he's been in LA, other than the bubble season, the Lakers have been in a play-in scenario every single season, guys. The 7th seed or lower. They have not finished in the 6th seed or above since the bubble. So all these years, LeBron James been in LA, guys, what is it, 7th season now, I believe this is? 6, 7 years? In only one season, they finished out of the play-in. But it was LeBron James himself that said, who the hell came with this stupid idea for a play-in? Remember when he tweeted that out? Meanwhile, here you go, LeBron James celebrating the play-in. Loving the play-in now, right? Another excuse, another crutch for LeBron James and his career, help him out the play-in. Now they have the in-season tournament. These are the things that LeBron James has given us, the gimmick era. That's LeBron James. That's what he's given to the NBA. I told you, he hasn't given anything to the NBA. He's only taken away from the NBA. All he's done is get paid, taking money from the NBA, crying and moaning to the referees, crying and moaning to the league now. Is he going to cry to the league about the travel? Yo, man, Adam Silver, how you going to be having us travel like this, man? How dare you have us get in a plane and go to Milwaukee? Once again, he's acting as if he's traveling all the way across the world, going to Russia or something like that for a basketball game. Weren't there teams that traveled to other countries like Mexico City or something like that? I'm pretty sure that these teams are traveling to other countries to play in some of these basketball games. Who cares? Why are you always complaining about something? Once again, LeBron James playing the victim. Part of the reason why people don't respect him. He's always a victim here. It's always him. Things only happen to LeBron James. So he has to tweet all this stuff all the time. Why we got to be doing this? Why we got to be doing this? Like, you're the only team traveling. It's LeBron James that's always crying and moaning to the referees. Meanwhile, his team is getting over 500 free throw advantage. But you're still crying and moaning and complaining. It's always LeBron James that needs more help. No one else needs help. Nikola Jokic don't need help. Steph Curry don't never need no help. No one needs any help but LeBron James. It don't add up. He's the only guy in the NBA that needs help all the time. Doesn't Anthony Davis need some help? Anthony Davis needs help. Not LeBron James. Anthony Davis needs help. Anthony Davis, the only player last season, all NBA and all defensive. Only player. That's called help. LeBron James, the complete opposite. Standing around on defense. Not doing anything. Ain't helping his teammates help him. But then they talk about LeBron James needs help. Always LeBron James. No one else. Why we got to travel to Milwaukee? Once again, LeBron James living a hard life, man. God forbid. Imagine he was growing up in the 50s and the 60s. The guys that they make fun of. Oh, Bill Russell only played when there was 8 teams. Will Chamberlain was going against short white guys. They were playing basketball during the civil rights movement, y'all. They were playing basketball in the 50s and the 60s where a lot of people hated black people. They literally hated them. They were literally discriminated against. These guys today, you think they were traveling on those private jets? What about the travel of Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain and all the guys in the 50s and the 60s? How were they traveling around? What was George Mikan traveling around in? How was Oscar Robertson and Jerry West and Elgin Baylor? How were they traveling around? What kind of travel did they have? How many games did they have to play? Back-to-backs or in 3 games in 4 nights? Huh? What kind of conditions were they dealing with? LeBron James on private jets eating filet mignon and lobster, got his feet up, all this stuff out here complaining, crying, and moaning about going to Milwaukee. Everyone in Milwaukee should go to that game and they should show up outside the arena and they should clown LeBron James. He's trying to dish y'all state, man. Trying to dish y'all city. Don't let him do it. You know, LeBron James a big soft goof, man. Not a true competitor. You guys know the deal, man. These are facts, man. Dude's a clown. Always tweeting some nonsense, man. Why are we going to Milwaukee for one preseason game? Because that's a job, dude. You're getting paid. Stop crying and show up. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.